Hello, welcome to this week's... What is wrong with me? Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. This week we are going to be prepping for another market. We've got two this weekend, so just the Saturday and the Sunday, and before that we've got a couple of orders to make, and I need to check on my stock, so I'm going to have a look at that. I'm going to make an order for more stock as well, just to add for the things that we have obviously sold. And yeah, so I'll be bringing you along to my markets again. So before I do that though, last weekend I did two markets, and I will show you the clips for those now, and then we'll get straight into it. So the markets were good, busy, but yeah, the Sunday one wasn't brilliant. It was very quiet, and I unfortunately will not be returning to that particular location again, just for lots of reasons, but yeah, it just wasn't for me, and I'm sure that it works for other people, but as you can imagine, time is precious, and I would much prefer to go to bigger events that doesn't feel as quiet. Yeah, so that was that. But Saturday was quite good. It was actually a free stall, so that was brilliant. It was their first event that had been organised there, so it was quite good. And if they do other ones, I would be interested in going back again. So that was a positive. Obviously I had to put a gazebo up, and that's never great for me, but never mind. But I met some lovely people, and I found out about some other events, which is one of the events that we're going to be going to this weekend. So initially I was only going to have one on Sunday, which is a craft and flea, but this lady told me, the stall next to me, she told me about an event that's running on Saturday, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll be interested in going, so I'm going there now. So it was a last minute booking, but hopefully it'll be really good. I've heard good things. As always, I always hear good things. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. It is just after 11 o'clock, and I am just working on uploading my first YouTube video. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous, but here we go. Hopefully it will upload soon, and I'm hoping that either, depending on how today goes, I'll either be uploading on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, but we'll see. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed my first video. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a link in the bio for you to have a little look, and now I'm going to get on with my week. Good morning. Today is Wednesday. It is now 5 to 9, and I'm going to try and get as much work done today as I can, and I'm going to take you along with me. I have some small children around, so it could be a bit tricky, but we'll still move with it. I am in a cabin call today, which is part of a Patreon that I'm part of. Yeah, I like to get as much done as I can on a Wednesday, because it's a great environment where there's other small businesses and they kind of get on with work, and it makes sure that we're not lonely and there's people to bounce ideas off and things, so it's really good. But today, what I'm going to do is I've got an order to make that's going to be posted tomorrow, and then I've got a big order that's got to be ready for next week, but there's quite a lot to do for it, so I need to start really now. And then I'm going to get ready for the weekend, because we have 2 events this weekend. One is a craft and flea, so I need to make sure I've got enough stock for that. So we will be counting stock again. Probably it's going to end up being Friday, I just know it, but I hope that it's before then. I will yeah, I'll take you along with me, and hopefully today will be very productive, hopefully. We will see. Yeah, so I'm gonna crack on with this order, and you can watch me get it ready. It's just a t-shirt, so I'm gonna put it on the machine now, so I will take you along. Okay, so a bit of a change of plan. I can't find everything I need to actually do the t-shirt, so before that I'm just going to quickly tidy up my desk. Okay. So I'm going to embroider on a t-shirt right now. I've already cut my piece of no-show mesh, which is a stabilizer that I put on the back of my t-shirts. So I'm going to use this spray here, and then I normally spray the t-shirt very lightly, it doesn't need too much, and then place it in the right position, flatten it out, and then I turn the t-shirt back the right way around. So at the minute it's inside out. And we're going to turn it round. Right, so then we get the t-shirt as flat as we can, and then I just I use a pen that's heat removable, so that I mark off on the t-shirt where I want the design to go with my little grid here, and then I put it on the machine, and I'm going to do that now. So now I just make sure that it's tight in the hoop, but not too tight, because it's important for it not to be too tight. You don't want any hoop burn, and that's basically where it leaves a little mark, if nobody knows what that means. So I'm going to put it on the machine now, and yeah, I've already loaded the machine with the right thread, and it also shows a picture of the design I'm doing, so I can watch it. This design, it says it takes 15 minutes, but that lies. It doesn't always take the time that it says on there. So if you are thinking about getting a machine and you're looking at the how long things take, it can take a little bit longer, because that's 15 minutes of just doing the embroidery. So it doesn't account for having to change the thread, or having to sometimes the machine goes slower, so as it's coming to a stop or trimming the thread, it will slow down, so it does take longer than the 15 minutes. So I'm going to quicken this up so you don't have to sit and wait 15 minutes. Okay. So now it's finished on the machine. I'm going to take it off the hoop, and we're just going to cut away the back stabilizer, and then I'll have to iron it and put it in the postage bag ready to go. So I just turn it inside out. So I'm just going to cut the back off and then trim the edges when it's on the ironing board, because that just makes it easier. So I'll just do that now. So this is the t-shirt done. It's ready to go in its parcel now. So I'm just going to get its little thank you note. And then just put it in its bag. So, and that's the end result. I've trimmed it all and got it ready. So we'll move on to the next one. So it's now 12:30 on Wednesday, and I'm going to be going back in my co-working cabin in about half an hour. But before I do that, I'm just going to check all the stock I have, so that I can make a list of what designs I should be putting on the extra apparel that I have. So I've got a selection of hoodies and sweatshirts ready to be embroidered on, and I need to make an order with my supplier today, so that it comes tomorrow, so I can embroider some more t-shirts, because I know I'm low on t-shirts, particularly certain sizes. So I'm just going to check through what I have, and then I'll be able to make the list for my supplier. After I've done this, we're going to go and do some more embroidery for a larger order that's going to be going out next week. Okay, so I've done a quick stock take of what I've got left, and I need to do quite a few hoodies and sweatshirts. I've only got I've only got 4 hoodies and a bit more sweatshirts actually. I've got 5 sweatshirts, but I do have quite a substantial pile just here that I've got to embroider. I just need to work out what the best selling designs are. So I've had a look to see what's already sold and what was popular on each of the markets, and things that were ordered that I didn't have on the day. On top of that, I have 5 small t-shirts, 4 medium t-shirts, 3 large t-shirts, 5 extra large, and 3 2XL, and I'm just going to top those up with different sizes of different ones. There is a particular design that sold well and was also ordered, so I'm going to try and be more heavy with that design. And then there's a secondary runner-up for 2 other designs, so I'm going to focus mainly on 3 out of the 5 t-shirt designs that I have. I'm going to focus most of my attention on doing the 3 designs rather than trying to do all of the designs, just to try and get it ready. So I'm going to place my order now. So there's been a bit of a change of plan because I'm just waiting to hear back from the big order to make sure that they're happy with the design and the placement of the embroidery. So I've decided to start doing some market prep. So I'm just doing a hoodie now with one of my designs, so I'll show you. So I use the same kind of concept. So I've put the backing already on the back, and now I've turned it round to the front, and I am manually making sure that everything is in the right position. And I will mark it off with my heat removable pen, just to give me a guide. For the hoodies, I also use a water soluble topping as well. I don't know how many other people use it or whether they use it or not, but that's what I do. I just buy it in a roll, and yeah, and then once I've finished the design, I obviously wash it off, and then I will dry the hoodies or jumpers, and then I iron them. So it's a long process, and I'll try and get these done as quickly as I can, so that I can get them dried and pressed ready for Saturday. At worst it'll be Sunday, but hopefully we'll get it done on Saturday. So once I leave that on, so I have marked it off with the pen, and then I get my under hoop and make sure that it's open enough for what I think is enough for the backing and the hoodie itself. So make sure there's enough room, and then I will pop it inside, because you want it tight. Again, we don't want it too tight. We want it tight enough that it doesn't move, but not too tight. So let me just pop it in. Oh. So I want to make sure that I have enough variety in colours as well on the event days, because it's nicer to be able to walk away with the item you want rather than having to order. Obviously I can't carry every colour, every size, every design in every colour and size, so I do my best, but it is very hard to have the right colour and size for everybody on the day. So I'm just positioning to make sure that I'm in the right place, and then I feel my way. I know that lots of people have you can buy a hooping station, but we're not quite at a position where I can realistically get one of those, and so I do everything manually at the moment, but eventually I will get a hoop. So I've put the water soluble stabilizer on, and then I push it into place as firmly as I can and stretch out the water soluble so it's nice and tight, and then we're gonna put it on the machine once I've taken the hoodie, because mine is a single needle machine that is that's called a flatbed, so I have to make sure that all of the hoodie or jumper is out of the way, because the machine will just embroider it together. So you have to make sure that you have enough room for the embroidery. Now this is on a small hoodie, so it's very tight, but it is doable. We just have to watch it. So I'll just bring you over a little bit over here, and you can see just about to put it on, and then I will once I've put this on, I'll come back to you once it's embroidered, because this design says 42 minutes, but I would say that's going to take me until around 2:15, so about an hour and 15 minutes. If it says 42 on here, it's normally just over an hour, about an hour and 15. So I'll come back once it's done, and then I will show you what happens next. Hi everybody, it's a lot later now, not a little bit, it's a lot later, and I finished the hoodie a while ago, but I thought I'd come on and show you. So this is after I've taken the backing off the front. There's still bits of it on there, but it dissolves in water, so I'll put that under the water, and I have cut the back down, so it's all cut down, and then what I'll do is I will wet this to remove all that, and then dry it and press it, and then this will be ready for this weekend. I'm going to do some more and then get them all done at the same time. Good morning. Today is Thursday. I'm just waiting for some deliveries of some more hoodies and some other stuff that I'd like to hand embroider. I'm also waiting for some backing for the machine. So I can't do anything really on the machine this morning, but what I am going to do is some of my hand embroidered items, so I thought I would show you a little bit of that. So today I'm going to finish off some of my beanies. I've got quite a few to do, so I'll try and get those done. I've also got some wash bags that I want to try and finish as well. Hi everybody, it's now Friday, so we only have today, and today I'm hoping to get some t-shirts done. I've already done this morning one hoodie and 2 jumpers, almost. I'm doing the hoodie right now. I've already done the 2 jumpers, so I'll get those ready. I've got 2 more hoodies that also need to be prepped and pressed and ready to go, so I need to get on with the t-shirts today as well. And yesterday I was working on quite a big order, so I don't think I filmed that much yesterday, but today we'll be doing lots of embroidered t-shirts. I'm hoping to do some more hand embroidery as well, just to add a little bit. I think I'm going to focus mostly on the wash bags today, because I can then get the backing on them and have them available tomorrow, versus working on hats and beanies, because I can do those at the markets anyway, and then they go straight on sale. So I'm also waiting for a delivery today from a new supplier, so I will unbox that with you, and we'll see how that goes. Okay. So now it is 8:30 on Friday evening, and I am going to be doing some packing up and getting things ready for tomorrow. But I wanted to show you, because I got a delivery today from a company that I've never used before, but it was a recommendation. It's for DTFs, and it came really quickly. Their delivery, they offer 2 different types of delivery, so you can have next day or 2 days. Now I had 2 days because I'm not in a hurry for it. I'm not going to be using it until next week, so I didn't need it to come straight away, so I had the cheaper delivery. It was really good value. I'm really impressed. At first glance, it is very good. So I have ordered 2 sheets for basically I've got an organisation that I'm working with. I've got their logos on it, but I've also got my own logos on. They were quite cheap. They're £15 for 1 sheet, which is like a metre. You have to upload your own designs, and I basically get mine ready in Adobe, and then I attached it to the order, and it's just it's really good. I'm really impressed with it. The company is called Row & Co, and they yeah, I'm gonna cut it up. So normally how I store them is I don't leave it like that. I cut out all the individual DTFs that I have, so that I can have them all flat, and then I put them in a folder that's over there. But that's where I keep them. I was ordering from a different company, but I thought I'd try this one because these offer different delivery. So the company that I was with before, they only did next day delivery. There was no other options, so I was looking for something that was slightly cheaper, just to try and save a little bit of money. So that's what I did. I've got those, and I will when I actually put them on the products, I will do a little video to show you me using them. It's 7:30 on Saturday morning. I am just leaving now to go and set up, so it's not going to take long to drive there, just half an hour, so I should be there in no time. And then the actual market starts at 10, so I've got 2 hours to set up, which is good because it takes me a while even though the videos make it look like it takes me 2 minutes. So yeah, I'll insert that now. So we finished up for the day today. It is 4:30, and I've just got everything back in the car, and I'm very disappointed. It was rainy, and it's an outside event, and there was only a few people that came, and it was terrible, really terrible, and it's just really hard. It's really hard, and you spend all your time getting ready, you spend all your time setting up, but you sit there and wait and hope, and today just did not happen, and I'm really hoping that tomorrow's better, but unfortunately I am I was going to record later today of stuff I was going to get ready for tomorrow, but I just can't. So I will see you in the morning for hopefully a better day. Good morning. It is 10 to 8 in the morning, and I'm just about to go in and set up for Craft and Flea, and yeah, hopefully it all goes much better today, because yesterday was really not great. But that's the joys of being at a market that's outside in the pouring rain. So we will just hope that today, being inside, and the weather isn't too bad, so hopefully it'll be all fine. Anyway, I will go to the setup right now. Good morning, everybody. So today is Monday, and I know I didn't record anything after I arrived at the Craft and Flea yesterday. So they had a lot of music playing, and it was like there was a lot going on, so I didn't have a chance to record while I was there. I did show you my setup, but that was it. So it went okay. It was very quiet, but there was also a food festival, there was a whole festival outside. It wasn't a food festival, it was just it was Leicester Festival. So it was very tricky because there was a lot of people outside, and obviously it was a nice day. So they stayed outside pretty much. But there were still people coming in, and right as I was packing away, a lady came to speak to me about potentially doing a collaboration with her. So we'll see. We exchange business cards, and yeah, we'll see what happens there. I will let you know if anything comes of it. But yeah, overall yesterday was okay. It wasn't brilliant, but it was okay. Our next market is on Sunday, so I'll be back to it. I've got quite a few orders to send out this week, but I'm going to leave this vlog here, and I hope you enjoyed some of the getting ready and the preparing for the markets, and the kind of how I do some of the embroidery. Yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't do as much hand embroidery on my video. I'm not sure how much I actually did, but I'll see when I'm editing, which will be today. I really appreciate everybody that's watching, and if you like this kind of content, then maybe subscribe.